Terrible, terrible problem.
And I want to help. I want to do something about it. I want to be a part of the solution.
Many Americans still do not have access to mental health care.
Mental health matters and needs and must be taken seriously.
It's the people I care about that are being impacted.
Mental illness, the physical illness of the brain, is a real problem in America. 1 in 5 Americans struggle with this disease.
Young folks actually more prone to mental illness because it begins early on in life. Teenage years are very tumultuous years, as we know from psychologists who study developmental stages.
Mental health issues come from many places. I think some people are afflicted with mental health issues through their biology, through their genetics. I think others are have multiple stresses to deal with, whether it's illness in the family or medical illness with themselves, or just stress like financial stress, homework stress, things, day-to-day things. But some kids have more stress than others, and I think that I don't think there's one person in this world who hasn't needed a place and a time to talk things out with somebody.
So there's a lot of pressure on youth, and like I said, just the normal developmental stages, there isn't much time for that anymore, to actually think about who you are. The most common thing for teenagers is depression and anxiety because of all the pressures that they have on them. The most pressing issue is the stigma associated with mental health and the unwillingness of young people to open up about it.
You can't be somebody's therapist, but you can offer to get them help. This is that our job is to listen really well, to find out and define what the problems are, look at the things that we can help students with today, like what things can we make easier today, how can we get you help today.
When mental health is brought up, behavioral issues tend to follow. One study showed that 70% of juvenile delinquents suffer from a mental illness. There are organizations out there trying to make a difference, such as the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
So NAMI is trying to make those statistics aware. They're developing educational programs. Ending the Silence is one of the programs that they bring into high schools. We do family to family, helping families get together to talk about how to deal with their loved one who has mental illness. Best thing you can do for yourself is to ask for help, ask for someone to come to you and show you the way. And for ages 5 to 13, the third leading cause of death is suicide. 13 to 18, it's the second leading cause of death. And that's pretty scary. It's really hard to see those statistics. I was pretty upset when it's divided out by age.
Identifying the problem is only one piece. It can take years for someone to get help and the proper treatment.
Students come in often to all of us to seek guidance on problem solving for issues they might be having, to get referral sources, just to sit and talk through a problem. Sometimes things are a very quick fix. They surprisingly can be fixed quickly when you ask for adult assistance. Some things require much more time and referrals to other places for help.
How to fix a broken leg. We wouldn't ignore it. We know how to fix it. So we do the best we can with the tools we have at the time. It takes 8 to 10 years to diagnose so many of these mental illnesses in this country. And then to get help can take, another month, 2 months, 3 months, sometimes a year to find the right therapist, to right support, right medication if needed.
Mental health is an important and prominent issue in the United States. The most important thing you can do is ask for help and be a friend to those in need.
There are certain things we can help you with, and there are certain things we'll say that, we need extra help. I absolutely think there should be more mental health education, not only in school, but in the community. I think there should be more mental health services in the community. I think you can't have enough. Everybody needs to play a role. I think parents need to have an important role in helping support their kids, and when their kids are stressed, I think that parents need to find appropriate resources and appropriate places that kids can get help if they find that it exceeds what they can do.
Well, you're not alone. We're here to help. You didn't cause this illness. It's an illness, and we need to treat it as an illness, and we're here to help you. Get help. Don't be afraid. Be brave.